This month has so much excitement about Jupiter, but if you want written detail about that, please go to my website horoscope.co.uk, and it would be absolutely wonderful if you subscribed, liked or shared. Here you go, here's your September. This is the astrological update for Scorpio for the whole of September, and what a month. I bring a massive news. Well, let's start at the beginning. We have a new moon and a solar eclipse. This is a big transformation, change, ending, beginning. Of course, you are the queen or king of transformation, beginnings, endings, life, death and rebirth. You've seen it all, you've lived it all, you've experienced it all. So you're quite good at these transitions, although I have to say, being a Scorpio, you're not necessarily good at letting go or just, moving on. You remember things you'll never forget. But this opportunity that you have in front of you now is all about shifting away from a group of people or a group dynamic or a collaboration. Something's ending, you know it's going to end, or it's going to change beyond all recognition. I would highly recommend you go with the flow. The biggest news of this year, actually, is that Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, is shifting signs. And it's shifting signs for you in quite an interesting space, because it's not a practical space. It's in your position of kind of being an artist, being a poet, not having any boundaries. It's about truths being revealed. It's about letting go. It's about surrendering. It's about allowing the universe to show you the way forward. It's about your soul. And that's can be quite tricky because nothing is clear. You can't push or make things happen. The best you can do is pay attention to the signs and symbols the universe is giving you. But let's face it, this is the planet of good fortune. This is the planet of expansion. This is the planet of evolution of spirit. So you have an opportunity through your spirituality, through your instincts, to gather your good fortune. It's about really letting yourself off the hook from being practical and trusting and building on all your psychic skills and all your instincts. However, it's very different to your energy, which may tend to see the dark side or tend to pick up the negative. You're a real survivor. Nothing wrong with that. You have a very deep wisdom. But this energy is much more light and fluffy. It tends to see the positive in situations. It tends to use its instincts in a way that's very soft, in a way that's very idealistic. So that's going to be your lesson: to surrender, to let go, to be idealistic, to be a dreamer, and maybe to, what's the saying? All those that wander are not lost. This is probably going to be your mantra for the next 12 months. You may do a bit of wandering and seeing and experiencing and feeling. But, ultimately, Jupiter is going to show you some magic and some mystery and bring you good fortune at the end of that. But it involves a lot of trust. And that will be a great thing for you if you can do it. If you resist it, you could find yourself being dragged through experiences when really there's an easy path if you trust. What am I waffling on about? It's because Mercury's retrograde. If you trust your instincts, darling, that is when you can go forward with the Jupiter. But Mercury is retrograde, causing all sorts of mayhem until the 22nd. And you're like, I don't know what to think until then. Now, we also have a full moon on the 16th and a lunar eclipse. This is again big news. It's lots of endings and beginnings, which you are good at. You get an A star for that. But this is about joy, happiness, love affairs. There might be a love affair ending. There might be a new beginning. But it's really heightened your feelings and your instincts. You're super psychic this month. You've got your finger on the pulse of everything that's going on. Allow yourself to experience an adventure. And if new love is coming, it may be really intense and wonderful. We have Mercury going direct on the 22nd, thank goodness, and that clears up any issues you've had with groups of people or collaborations. There's been like maybe a bit of a power struggle, but suddenly that ends. Venus on the 24th is going into your sign, and you're able to allow yourself to feel good. You've got a little bit of love and magic around you. You've got a sense that you are the beloved. Other people experience you as a very loving being. And you see the beauty in the world. Lots of things are going on this month to help you see the beauty in the world. Lots of strange coincidences and myth and magic are painted this month and also for the rest of the year. Now the Sun and Jupiter, that's the dog going crazy because she's in love with the other dog. Girls. Sun and Jupiter are conjunct on the 26th. And it's a day, now come on, it's a day of a cosmic high. That's when you should get a revelation, a psychic intuition, something happening that really brings everything to the surface for you and could give you clues and be the start of a treasure map for the rest of the year. So please use your instincts and trust your psychic intuition. Finally, Pluto, your ruler, goes direct on the 27th, which is a massive relief. You've had to go back to the past and think about communication in the past, etc. And now you can move on to more powerful experiences and communications. Don't forget Mars, your ex-ruler / dear friend, is also going forward in your position of communication. The danger is you might be like rah rah and be too forceful in the way that you communicate, but it does give you the passion to communicate and the strength. Exciting. Take care and let me know what happens, and I'll speak to you soon.